What's up, y'all? My name is Zach, coming at you with King of the Mind Media. We out here. We doing the thing. We're out here at the Great Lake, the Great Salt Lake, that is, in Utah. And today, I want to talk to you about anxiety. Anxiety. What is anxiety? Anxiety is your primitive brain telling you, hey, I've seen this stuff before. The stuff that you're taking in, all of your senses, I've seen this before. It at least it's close to what I've seen before. And I'm gonna get you prepared to deal with it the way we dealt with it last time, because we survived. And if we survived, then that means that it worked. You see, your brain is sometimes hardwired for survival, it's reinforced by survival, it's reinforced by food and water and all those things that keep us alive. So sometimes, especially in today's society, it can be maladapted, it can be a little bit overboard than what we need it to be. So when your brain is throwing a bunch of anxiety at you, that's just it. It's preparing you for a situation that you may have encountered in the past. Maybe a similar situation. So, how do you deal with anxiety? In my experience, the best way to deal with anxiety when it's not productive to your own life is to accept it, to not react to it. And, it passes relatively quickly. It may seem like it's taking a long time because sometimes that anxiety is intense, like really intense. But, over time, a matter of 15, 20 minutes, it goes away and you can feel it go away. Now, there's a couple shortcuts to anxiety, which actually, it's the short route. When you take the shortcut, it does reinforce whatever you did to create that shortcut. So say you had anxiety and like you're driving or something, and the shortcut would be like, oh, this is really intense, I'm feeling uneasy, so I'm gonna pull off and stretch my legs a little bit. But that's the shortcut. The long way is to keep on driving, like you never even experienced the anxiety. And given some time, it'll go away. It will go away, and you just got to trust that it will, because you're not going to feel anxiety forever. That's not productive to your own survival, and that's what your brain is trying to do, is trying to survive. So take the long way if you can. Take as long a way as you can. Really, take the long route if you can, and you'll see that eventually everything kind of subsides, and you can feel it. It's like, okay, and just releases. It just takes time and patience. So practice that acceptance, practice patience, and just know that you're gonna come out the other side. There is some beauty in the saying that this too shall pass, because it will eventually pass. So give it time. Take the long route. Practice acceptance. Just try not to react to it. Just focus in on being in the moment. You're breathing. Take in those deep breaths, and you can do it. I know you can do it. Even if it seems like you can't do it, you can do it. I believe in you. Especially now, coming out of the pandemic. Now's a better time than any to work with your anxiety, to create this cycle that over time you continue to accept that anxiety when it's not productive to your own life. And then over time, the amount of anxiety you actually feel each time you encounter that similar situation that you're that your primitive brain is really trying to get you prepared for, it's gonna just decrease the intensity of that anxiety. So be patient with it. Trust me, and trust yourself. It's not an easy thing. Anxiety is one of the more difficult things I've ever dealt with in my own life, but I know that conquering my anxiety has led me to peace of mind and beauty. More beauty than I can never even take in all the time. It's a beautiful thing. So you got this. Get out there and do the thing. All right? Peace.